Hey guys, it's Mr. Ford. It is Monday, September 22nd. Okay, I hope you had a great weekend. I wish I was there to ask you all about it, but as you know, I am a little bit busy. So, here's what I need. Okay, if last week we did combining like terms, okay, that was on Wednesday and Thursday. That was letters on one side, numbers on the other. And yesterday or Friday, we did variables on both sides. What's a variable? Oh, a variable is a letter that stands for a number we don't know. Okay? And we had to get letters on one side, numbers on the other. Okay? So we're going to talk about that again today. But what I need first is for you all to come to the carpet. So remember, everybody needs to come up just like I was there. So the 4 people that sit at the rectangle tables on the right can stay. The 4 people that sit at the rectangles on the left can stay. The first person on each of the circle tables that's closest to the benches, you can stay. Everybody else needs to come on forward and sit on the bench or on the carpet or on the milk crate. So substitute if you need to pause this video so we can all get there. They need their pencil, their calculator, their binder, and their revision book. So come on forward, pause this video if you need to. Okay, so what I need you to do is you are going to turn to page 99 in your book. Okay, as you are getting there, I am going to do this for you. Okay, some of you, because I do binder checks, even when I'm not there, did not do the notes. Okay, so I will be talking to you about that when you get back, or when I get back. You need to fill out the notes as I am doing them, because you are getting graded for them. Surprise. Okay, and I will also be bringing these and showing your parents and your grandparents, whoever you live with, if you are not doing your work. So it's very important. We don't have homework. Do what you're supposed to do, and that will be great. So you should already be at page 99, and we're going to look at number 8. Okay, here's what I do. Okay, on these are fill in the blank. Now, I personally do not like writing all of my stuff side by side like Envision does. Okay, so what I want you to do, okay, is, well, I guess this one's okay. Look at number 8. The first thing they do is they say, well, I have 6x, underline that, and I have negative 8x. And those combine to negative 2x, because 6 minus 8 is negative 2. Okay, then here's what they do next. Okay, what Envision does is they don't show all the steps like I like them to. Okay, what I want you to do, we got to get letters on one side, numbers on the other. So what they do is, instead of, they didn't draw the river like they should have. Okay, draw the river for them, because they don't know what they're doing. Okay, add 4x right there. But what you do to the left, all right now, Miss Laws, what you do to the left, you must do to the right. Good. Draw your line. My 6 drops down. You'll see it there. These cancel out. Negative 2x plus 4x is 2x. And I drop down my 2. Make sure you're writing that exactly how I am. Okay, now, letters on one side, numbers on the other. So I got 2x and 2 on the right side. Well, how do I get rid of plus 2? Minus 2. What I do to the right, I do to the left. Please write that for me. And I get 6 minus 2, which is 4. My 2x drops down. My 2 minus 2 cancels out. So I have 2x equals 4. Okay, am I done? No, because I need to get letters on one side, numbers on the other. So how do I get rid of times 2? Divide by 2. But what I do to the right, I must do to the left. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. These 2's cancel. I'm left with x equals 2. Okay? It does not matter that the x is on the right side. Doesn't matter at all. Okay, on to number 9. So here's what number 9 says. I have 5 over 3x plus 1 over 3x equals 13 1/3 plus 8 over 3x. Now, that's a lot of fractions. And in the past, that may have stressed you guys out. But here's what I want you to do. Right now in your calculator, type 5, ABC, 3 plus 1 ABC3 and click equals. Okay, you should have gotten a 2. So all we're doing there is combining like terms. Okay, write this off to the side. 5 over 3 plus 1 over 3. The denominators are exactly the same, so I get 6 over 3. Well, what's 6 divided by 3? 2. Okay, so here's what I have next. I need to get letters on one side, numbers on the other. So I have, over here on the left side, I have 2x. And on the right side, I have 8 over 3x. Okay, so I ask myself, I say, hey self, what do we want to do here so that I can get everything on the same side? Well, the opposite of positive 2x is negative 2x. This is what Envision does. I'm not sure this is exactly how I would do it, but draw your river. Okay, the opposite of positive 2x is minus 2x, but what I do to the left, I must do to the right. Okay, so you'll see here, Envision does this sometimes. Notice I stack everything vertically. But Envision, they want you to fill in this blank. So what they did in one step is they moved this to this right here. The opposite of positive 13 1/3 is negative 13 1/3. So that's why they wrote this right there. Okay, now they have the same exact goal as us. It's to get letters on one side, numbers on the other. So what they did is they just moved the 13 1/3 over to that side, and they moved the 2x to this side. And remember, to get something to the other side, you have to do the opposite thing. Now, I don't like that they did that all in one step, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, so look at the next line. In your calculator, type 8 ABC3. Okay, type minus 2 and click equals for me. Okay, you should have gotten a fraction. Okay, should have gotten 2 over 3. Now, if you didn't know how to do that, some of you like to do this. 8 over 3 minus 2, but that does not have the same denominator. So to make it have the same denominator, this is the same as 2 over 1. And if I multiply the top and the bottom by 3, I get 6 over 3. So 8 minus 6 is 2. Okay, now personally, I don't like to do that. I just like putting it in my calculator. Hey, raise your hand if you like finding the common denominator. Okay, hands down. Raise your hand if you like putting it in your calculator. Yep, me too. Okay, all right, voices off. So here's what I have now. How do I get rid of 2 over 3? Well, oh, wow. Okay, well, I multiply by... Uh-oh, we're having technical difficulties. It's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. I multiply by the reciprocal. Write the word reciprocal. Reciprocal? I think that's how you spell that. Okay, so I multiply that side by 2 over 3, but what I do to the right, I must do to the left. Okay, notice in this step, they turned it into an improper fraction. Now, they did not have to do that, but the way they did that is they typed negative 13, ABC1, ABC3. So everybody write this. Negative 13, ABC1, ABC3. Okay. They type that into their calculator, and then they click second, ABC, and it turned it into that. Now, they did not have to do that. Okay. So I look at this, okay? I have, oh, that's not the reciprocal. This. Oh. It's okay. Everything's fine. This is the reciprocal right here. Okay, so it was 2 over 3x. The opposite of 2 over 3x is 3 over 2. Okay, so what I did to the right side, I did to the left side. So I multiplied that side by 3 over 2. Okay, so my goal is to get letters on one side, numbers on the other. Now when I multiply 3 over 2 times 2 over 3, it cancels and I get x. 3 over 2 times negative 40 over 3, that turns into negative 20. Okay, you can write reciprocal there if you want. Okay, well, all I did is put that in my calculator. So these are all fractions, okay? Totally fine to get rid of a fraction. You multiply by the reciprocal. Okay, on to number 10. It says 2 towns have accumulated different amounts of snow. In town 1, the snow depth is increasing by 3.5 inches per hour. So we're going to go ahead and write that. Anytime I see something that's like per hour or every hour, that tells you you're going to end up writing an X. So on your paper, right underneath that, write 3.5 X plus, well, I started in town 1 with 5 inches, so write plus 5. And we're trying to figure out in town 2, which went up by 2 1/4 inches every hour, but it started at 6. We're trying to figure out at what point are they exactly the same, okay? So here's what I do, draw my river. My goal is to get letters on one side, numbers on the other, okay? So make sure you have your river drawn. Well, how do I get rid of positive 2 1/4 x? Minus 2 1/4 x. Make sure you write that. What I do to the right, I must do to the left. Draw your river. Okay, so in your calculator, type 3.5. So 3 ABC1, ABC2 minus 2 ABC1, ABC4. Okay, and you should have gotten 1 1/4. I'm going to convert that to a decimal, second PRB, and I get 1.25. Now I drop down my 5. Okay, like it's hot, only in math. My 2 1/4, they cancel, and I drop down my 6. Okay, my goal, let's say it again. Letters on one side, numbers on the other. So how do I get rid of plus 5? Well, I minus 5. I'm so sorry, I'm blending into the next problem. I minus 5, and I write it directly underneath it. Okay? Well, I drop down my 1.25x. My 5's cancel, and I get 1. Okay, the question now, am I done? No. How do I get rid of times 1.25? Well, I divide by 1.25. Well, what I do to the left, I must do to the right. Okay, this is the grand finale. In your calculator, type 1 divided by 1.25, and I got 0.8. Okay, so x equals 0.8. Circle that. Here's the next question. Is that the same as the answer? 4 over 5. In your calculator, type 4, ABC5, second, and then Noah Negrom, second, PRB, click equals. Okay, what'd you get? 0.8 hours. Okay, there we go. So it doesn't matter which one you do. Okay, so let's keep going. If I look at number 11, okay, number 11 is what I'm going to look at here. Actually, I'm not going to do number 11 right now. That's letters on one side, numbers on the other. But look at number 12 for me. Okay, we're going to do this one together. I know I'm going to get 4, okay, but draw your river for me. On all of these problems, I am trying to get letters on one side, numbers on the other, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I look at the left side and the right side of the equal sign, and I ask myself, is there anything I can combine? Well, on this side over here, 5x minus 9x is negative 4x. And on this side over here, I get 6 minus 6x. Okay, letters on one side, numbers on the other. We can move anything. It does not matter, okay? I'm just going to move the numbers to the right side, and I'm going to move all the letters to the left side. So the opposite of plus 6 is minus 6. What I do to the left, I do to the right. I draw my river. These cancel. I drop down minus 6x. I drop down negative 4x. Negative 2 minus 6, do not put 4. You type it in your calculator if you don't know how to do that and put minus 8 or negative 8. Now, I want letters on one side, numbers on the other. So how do I get rid of minus 4x? Plus 4x. What I do to the right, I must do to the left. Okay, so negative 6x plus 4x is going to be negative 2x. And that equals, these cancel out, negative 8. How do I get rid of times negative 2x? Well, I divide by negative 2. And I get x equals negative 8 divided by negative 2. Oh, what is that? Two negatives make a positive. Boom. 4. Okay. Here's what I need. Go to the next page for me. This is a problem that you probably did on Friday. So if we need to go back and finish Fridays, we can later. But I'm going to do this problem for you. I'm going to assign a couple of problems, and then we're going to call it a day. Okay? So let's look at question number 14. So Veronica is choosing 2 health clubs. Okay? And we want to know at what point or how many months will the total cost for each health club be the same? Now, this is a real problem. When I used to work out, which I do not anymore, I used to compare gyms, bodybuilder gyms to public gyms, to the YMCA, to the community centers. I would do this, okay? So here's what I know. Look at Studio A and write this off to the side. Well, we'll write it right here. I know that it costs $24.50 per month, that means X, plus $22 to join the gym. Okay, because you walk in, you pay $22, then every month after that, you pay $24.50. And that equals $18.25 plus 47. Okay, that's from this guy right here. So then draw your river. It's as easy as this. Okay, letters on one side, numbers on the other. How do I get rid of positive 18.25x? Well, I minus 18.25x. Well, what I do to the right, I must do to the left. Okay? So, in your calculator, type this in. Type 24.5 minus 18.25, and I got 6.25x. Drop down the 22. These cancel, and I drop down the 47 like it's hot, only in math. Okay, letters on one side, numbers on the other. How do I get rid of positive 22? Well, I minus 22. Okay, drop down my 6.25x. These cancel. 47 minus 22. Type that in your calculator. I get 25. Okay, how do I get rid of times 0.625? Well, I divide by 6.25. Okay, 25. What I do to the left, I must do to the right. So 25 divided by 6.25. Well, that's just 4. Oh, wow, it's what we started with. So x equals 4 on this guy. X equals 4. So that tells me at 4 months, we'll actually pay the exact same amount. Okay? So on questions like this in real life, I'm like asking myself, okay, at 4 months, okay, it doesn't matter if I'm only going to work out for 4 months, but if it's like 3 months, well, maybe I want to join Studio A. Okay, but maybe if I'm joining for 10 years, well, maybe I'm going to choose Studio B. So that's a real life scenario. Here's what I need you to do. Okay, we are going to go back. Okay, so what you are going to do is you are about to turn back to page 98. So before you go back to your seat, you're going to go to page 98. Okay, here's what I need. I need you to be able to do, or what I need you to do in class is numbers 1, 2, okay, skip 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, if you can do those successfully, okay, I think you are good for today. But I need you to turn back to page 98. You're going to do number 1, 2, 4, not 3. Okay, not 3. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yes, I just did that. Okay, go back to your seat. Okay, to your, if you're 7th hour, to your assigned seat. Okay, everybody else go back. Please work as hard as you can. You can talk to your shoulder partner if you would like, but it needs to be about math only. This is for a grade. So please go back and make sure you work the entire time. Thanks. Bye.